Well, joining us late, it's already 1-0 Westonka as they took the puck right off the face-off into the zone and just put a top shelf over Ryan in net. Minneapolis trying to regroup as Rogers at center ice gets it sticked away. Westonka coming out of the gate, firing. Tubbs in his own zone. It's up to Small and it comes over center. There's Warner Tubbs who will carry it into the corner. Tubbs puts the brakes on, tries to center. He's got Small in front, a shot and a save. Rebound goes to the near wall here. Flipped up into the corner. Tubbs goes down from the blue line to play it behind the net. Small there at the goal line tries to center. Evanson's stick gets lifted. Westonka happy to ice the puck. With 13 minutes to go in the first. So, yeah. A little late getting to the rink here. Unfortunately missed. It was a sloppy goal by the Storm. I think the boys will be happy to not have that one on film. And the draw, Westonka tries to flip it out to center. It's deflected by Larson and picked up by Scherf, who sends it into the zone. Dill digging for it along the corner over there. Comes out to the point past Scherf. Icing will be waved off. Hussey back to retrieve it for Minneapolis. He gets heavily forechecked and loses the puck behind the net. Dill is there to help out and takes the puck back. There's going to be a penalty on the Storm. Shot from the point by Westonka and a delayed penalty. They're cycling the puck. They walk right in through the middle. They have an extra attacker on the ice. The cross check. On Dylan Hussey. And he's in the box. Storm are already down a goal. Not the start the boys wanted. On the penalty kill. Flipped up and into the corner. Westonka banks it off the base of the goal. It's first right in front of the net. Small picks up the loose puck and sends it down to kill some time. Westonka in their own zone trying to wind things up. Stick to head. It's intercepted by Lefevre. Gal tries to backhand it over the red line. It's picked right up by number 14, who's the goal scorer from Mound Westonka. Ships it into the zone. There's Anderson, who can't get it past the forecheck, and it's left there along the wall for the Whitehawks. Skate across the blue line and then ship it into the back of the zone. Centering pass rolls off of Lefevre's stick. He can't get control. Westonka in the corner there, setting things up. There's no pressure on him. Goes right below the goal line. Walk right in front. A shot is pulled wide of the net. Small plays the puck off of the boards. Can only get to the blue line. There, it's left in the slot. He picks it up. Number 14 centered across. It's a good stick by Anderson to deflect it, and it goes down deflected for a clearing attempt, and no icing. Tubbs now has the puck in his own zone. Cross ice pass deflected, but the penalty is over. It goes down. Westonka comes right back. Scherf at the red line, flips it up off of Evanson's glove and ends up on Westonka's net. It's left there in front, and the goalie got to it before Max did. Off the draw, the Whitehawks win it. They cycle the puck between the D and all the way to the opposite wing, and they try to go cross ice again. And this is the right wing, but it goes into the corner. There's Scherf trying to evade the check, and he can't. Number of bodies below the goal line picked up by Tubbs. Comes through the middle, finds Seth Nolan. He's going to try to skate past the defense up the left wing. He gets past the first guy, and the second guy sticks him in the corner, but Seth still has the puck on his stick. He's got Westonka in front. He's going to go backhand, and he hit Franson on the back door. Theo couldn't find it in time. At the point, Tubbs along the boards. Westonka trying to key it away. He gets into the zone of shot. Wide of the blocker side to the other corner. Anderson keeps it in. Tubbs changes, so Westonka is able to skate with it through center ice. It pass off a stick. Hussey picks it back up and flows up the wing to Westonka in front. Oh, Nolan has to go off his stick. Still loose behind the goal, though. Seth Nolan picks it up again. They're trying to go back in again. There's Westonka with a shot on the backhand. Save, rebound by Nolan on the backhand, and another save by the goalie. Westonka, their patented throw it up the ice. Half the time it's icing, the other half the time it's turned over. There's a cross ice pass read well by the Whitehawks and intercepted, but they couldn't do anything with it. They sent it back in on Achmonic, who, jeez, Nolan has let it trickle in on net. Back to the point, a shot tipped wide of Achmonic's net. Hussey around the words for Larson, gets bodied off of it. Dylan comes back to help out, and it's taken away by the Whitehawks. Westonka back to the point. A shot is tipped. Kick save, Achmonic. The rebound claimed by Hussey. He'll skate with it behind the net and send it up the wall to Larson. Can't skate past the pinching defenseman. Taylor comes back to claim it. There's Larson. It's interesting here. 2-on-2. Larson with a shot ramps off a stick over the glass. Weird bounce. Dill picks it up. JJ tries to get it back to the point. Tubbs keeps it in for a minute. There's Tubbs. Top side shot. Oh, just stick behind. Larson was right there for a rebound. Oh, wraparound attempt again. Larson. A save, and the rebound comes back to him, but it gets lost in his skates. There's Taylor behind the net. Taylor evading a bunch of traffic. Looking for options. Goes off the boards to Rogers at the point. That shot is bouncing in front. Here's a shot. A great save by the goalie. Came all the way out of the net. Another tight angle save. Right in front is Evanson. He tries to tuck it under the goalie. It's loose still. In the slot, and nobody can tuck it away. Westonka clears their lines. Achmonic will play it. Icing is waved off. I'm not sure why he played it. That would have been icing. Sticked up the boards. Trying to enter and sticked away by Tubbs, who's able to one-hand it over to Evanson and up the boards to Small. Left circle shot, save, rebound, oh, trickles through the slot again, and Westonka happy to chip it out with the backhand to center ice. A lot of pressure by the Storm here down the goal. They claim the momentum, have 10 shots on goal, centered through, he goes wide and behind the net. Scherf trying to find it, it's comes out to center ice. Hussey has a heavy forecheck. He skates through, loses the puck. Good back check by Small. Oh, he and Dylan Hussey run into each other at center ice. Scherf is able to bounce it off the glass and out to center. Evanson almost got it on a trailer. Lefevre as well. Scherf picking it up. Here's Cal Lefevre. He's 1-on-4. He's going to put a shot through a screen. It hits the leg pad and goes to the corner. Cal's going to get there, and he's going to get cross-check from behind. Delayed penalty on Westonka. And they get a touch-up in the corner, but a cross-check. Individual effort by number 12, Cal Lefevre, to draw a penalty as he was 1-on-5. The rest of the team was changing. Power play for Minneapolis here. Again, you guys didn't see the first goal. There goes off the draw. Tubbs, fumbles it at the blue line, gains control, now skates with it in the slot. Right on the doorstep, a shot through the crease. This is in front and goes out to center ice. Rogers back to get it. Tubbs at the red line, cross ice for Larson, tape to tape, and Jace tries to skate in with it, but he gets it taken away. Westonka Flips it out to center. Comes back to get it. Warner seeing some room to skate with it. It gets up the wall to small. Or Nolan, a shot, receive, rebound is saved again. 2 more shots on net. Shots are 12-4 Minneapolis. However, scoreboard is 1-0 in favor of the bad guys. A minute left on the penalty. Behind the net, taken away by Evanson. Out to the point. Hussey at the blue line, walks the line, sent in front, it's tipped. It goes wide. Westonka cleaning up the boards, picked out of the midair by Evanson. He skates it in. Right there on the backhand, a shot is saved, and it's covered up again. Just can't seem to find good wood on the backhands in front of the net. 36 seconds left in the power play for Minneapolis. Off the draw, Westonka comes in to try and play it. It's going to be on net. Akmanek has to play it. He shovels it up the wall to Evanson. Westonka trying to go through the middle. It goes up the wall. Anderson is going to follow it, and he gets it deep. Nolan and Westonka. Cleared out to center ice and down. Icing will be called. Dylan alligator armed that one, I think, but works out for the Storm. 7 seconds left in the penalty. Plenty of good chances. Nothing in the back of the net so far. Dill wins the draw. Scherf, top of the right circle. His shot is saved and goes to the corner. Cleared up but not out. Scherf again. Through the middle, it's deflected. Westonka has their guy out of the box, and they're going to break up the left wing. Onside, skates it up. Tubbs steers him into the corner. He loses his footing. Dill comes back to play it. He tries to dangle past 14 and can't get there. Westonka's trying to center. There's nobody there except for Ben Scherf, who's going to skate with it up the left wing. There's Taylor. Gets past the guy off the bench, and he gets rubbed out as he tries to carry it into the zone. Under 4 to go in the first. Dangle situation by Westonka. They get it out, and through the middle they have 14 streaking through. Again, their goal scorer. Good back check by Dill to prevent a shot. He centers it though right in front. A shot. Good save by Akmanek. Save, a rebound. They score again. Ryan had come all the way out of his net, cut that angle down, shot from the slot, made the save, but the rebound went white to a guy from Westonka who was able to put it up over the top, and they got a 2-goal lead. Whitehawk centered in front again. Akmanek was able to get a stick on it, I think, and here comes Nolan now one-on-one with the defenseman. Seth walks in, a shot, just misses over the top of the net. Right at the goal, he said, Seth, again a shot, he misses high and wide again. Out to the point is Anderson. Dumped in. Westonka trying to dig for it as he goes down. Westonka out through the middle. They're on their own, but he's going to skate it up into the zone, trying to dangle past Anderson, who puts him down. Rogers picks up the loose puck, sent out to neutral. And it's given away. Seth Nolan up the left wing. 3-on-2 for the Storm. Seth takes it wide. Centers. It goes behind both forwards. Streaking in. And now Westonka has a counter. 2-on-2. Goes onside. Pulls it wide. Hussey will put a elbow into him as he tried to skate by him. Westonka to play the puck behind his net. And he goes up the wing for Lefebvre. Out to neutral, 2 minutes left in the period. Westonka is able to gain the zone and dump it deep behind Ryan. Hussey fumbles with the puck behind his net. It's loose right in front. Evanson quick to it and backhands it. Oh man, cross ice. He had Franson, and his own guy tried to catch the pass instead, and goes back into the Westonka zone. Hussey up the wall, given away. Turned over in front. Achmonic steers it to the corner. Scherf bringing it forward. Another shot from a tight angle. Achmonic with the stick goes behind the net. Hussey up the wall. It's intercepted. Westonka keeping the puck in the offensive zone with 1:18 to go in the first period. They go back to the point. That shot is blocked. Oh, Small couldn't find it. Whitehawk defender did and was able to get it deep. Otherwise, Luca was clear and clean away. Another forecheck takes the puck away from Evanson behind the net. Hussey up the wall. Small is now able to ship it out to center. Westonka fumbling with the puck in their own zone. Here's Dill. He walks in, a shot. Saved it, blocks out. He scores.
No way.
We're going to call it a high stick. JJ did have the stick above, but when he made contact, it was below the goalie's pad. Larson giving chase off the faceoff. Digs for it, Taylor in the corner. Digs it out. Gets it back to Tubbs at the point. 26 seconds left to go in the first period. Larson digs it out from behind the net. He loses it in the skate zone. He turns it over to Westonka. Here they come on a counter. 1-on-3. Rogers stands him up. Dill takes it away, and he'll send it down. It's going to be icing. Four seconds left in the period. Face off in the Westonka zone, goes to the corner. Rogers will sit on it for a horn. Storm down 2. A poor decision by the referee prevents it from being a 1-goal game. Nevertheless, boys have to battle. Alright, back out for the second now. Storm are in a hole once again. Westonka off the draw, flips it up off the glass. Tied up at the blue line by Wessinger. Gets a stick lift. And then he goes charging in to take the puck away. Here's Nolan. He's playing very aggressively here. Shot the shot into the glove of the goalie. From below the circle, or below the dot, excuse me. But gets a face-off right in front of us here. Whitehawks win a draw. They flip it out to neutral. They had a guy behind the defense. Picked up by Anderson. I think everyone thought they were looking for a high stick call. Westonka, though, cleans it out to the blue line, kept in by Small. Can't get it deep enough. Westonka out past center ice. Hussey touches it and chases it into his own zone. Up the boards, now that's onside apparently. Akmanik pretty casually steers it off his own blocker. Kind of a dangerous play. That's offside. That should be all the way down. Referee don't like it. So we'll keep it outside the zone. Westonka wins the puck. Get it in. Scherf intercepts. Evades the first forecheck and will skate it out to center and down the ice. Good flip. Evanson going hard on a forecheck. Can't win the race. Westonka will skate it past Small up the left wing and out to center, but Taylor comes through the hands to take the puck away. Can't get it out of the zone though. There's Taylor at the blue line, cross ice. He's got Small. Small's going to walk at the defense one-on-one. He's got Evanson behind him. Luka walks in and tries to go low blocker side, and he missed the net. Westonka. Jeez Louise. Foot offside, no whistle. Cross ice is Small. He's got Theo Franson. He skates in, puts a shot on net as he gets checked into the wall. Job by Dill, almost picked his pocket from behind. Westonka goes down the ice for icing. This is the Westonka game right here now. They got a lead, so they're just going to ice the puck at every opportunity. It's going to make for a long hockey game. And it's not the prettiest of hockey, but they do send the opposite forward down every single time. Try to go for those home run passes. The defensemen need to be aware. The draw, Dill has it right there. He tries to put a shot on net as his hands were low on the stick from the draw. It went wide, but then it goes in the corner. Larson gets the puck, leaves it for Dill, cycles it around. Dill skates it into the slot, send back to the point. Anderson, a shot is tipped on net and a save. Oh man. That's what you're drawing up right there. You just got to put that puck past the goalie. Dill, another clean win. Rogers with a shot through a screen. It's blocked to the corner. It's back to Sammy at the point. Goes high off the glass behind the net. Taylor looking to win the foot race. He and Larson tie him up, and Jace has the puck in the corner trying to find Mac. Taylor behind the net. It's bouncing. He comes back to Dill. A shot into the glove. Through a screen. He just stuck the glove out, and it ended up right there. Face off in the zone. Westonka can't clear the line. Rogers at the point puts it right in front. Clearing attempt hits Wessinger in the skate. Nolan gets checked into the wall as he had the control of the puck for a minute. Westonka is able to clear it out the left wing. Nolan at the back check, and Anderson won't let him by. The puck along the wall. Anderson can't dig it out. Westonka skates right in front of the net. Wessinger gets hooked. And the whistle blows. Another power play for the Storm. Hopefully I caught that on video. Wessie behind the net got spun around 360 as he was going to play the puck. Drew a hooking call, another power play for Minneapolis. They're going to send the Dill line right back out on the power play. I think that's PP1 for the Storm here, even though they just came off. Back to the point though, Tubbs right in the high slot, couldn't put the puck on net. Dill digs it out. He carries it below the goal line, looking to center. As Larson posts up, and not the biggest guy, goes back to the point. There's Tubbs. Tubbs walks the line across to Anderson. His shot into the breadbasket of the goalie for a faceoff. Another shot on net, but no joy for the Storm here. Off the jaw, it goes past Tubbs out to center ice, and Westonka has a half a step on Warner as he gets down the ice, walks in. He shoots, a pad save, Achmonic. Rebound is there, but he gets tied up before he can get a shot away. It might have been a pass off the pads. Ryan had gotten over there in time, but either way, Taylor comes up the left wing. Mack, a shot through a screen is saved, and the rebound sitting there cleared behind. Mack ties him up behind the net. There's 3 Storm forwards below the goal line. Larson and Taylor aren't sure who to play it. Larson goes around the wall, but then he loses the handle on it. At the point, Rogers trying to pinch and can't keep it in. It comes out with 30 seconds left on the power play. Dill weaving his way through traffic into the corner. He gets it sticked away along the half wall. Comes out to Tubbs at the point again. That's Hussey. A shot into the glove of the goalie for another face-off with 16 seconds left in the power play. Messenger, Nolan, Lefevre with Hussey and Anderson now. Wessinger, good win. Nolan, left circle. It took too long to get the shot away. It was blocked, and then the pass back to the point. Picked up by Seth Nolan. Here it goes. Walks right in. A shot, save, rebound. Messenger misses the net off the rebound. Pass behind the net, and Nolan can't handle it. Penalty is over. Nussia's shot from the point is deflected on net by Lefevre, steered behind by the goalie. Cleared up the wall. Wessinger cut off on the forecheck pass across the ice. Finds the Westonka right wing, and he chips it into the zone. Hussey has to go back and retreat. Finds Lefevre up through the middle. Nolan can't come over in time, but it's offside. Should be at center ice. .9:39 to go in the second. Face off outside the Westonka zone. Comes out, here comes with Evanson. Evanson gets rushed by the defenseman. Branson from behind trying to keep it. There's Tubbs who sends it behind the net. Small will be first to get it. Back to the point, Scherf. His shot wraps off of a stick, goes behind. Evanson gets his stick lifted. It's sitting right there on the doorstep. Westonka's able to find it and clip it out the center. Bouncing puck there, left for Evanson. Had to wait for his players to get on side, and he goes after the puck, but Westonka can clear it. They have a 2-on-1. Tubbs was pinching a cross-ice pass out of the reach of the right wing. It goes into the corner. Tied up in the corner. There's Evanson back checking. It goes through the middle. Scherf gets it out. That's defenseman intercepts, and he skates right in with the open ice. Back check by Evanson. There's going to be a hooking call on Max. More of a stick lift than a hook, I guess, but got to even it up, I suppose, on the penalty call. So Minneapolis down 2 and killing off a hooking penalty. Westonka has their big boys out. Shot from the point, misses Achmonic's net wide. Far wall, 14 has the puck below the goal line. Got to cycle all the way around. Tries to go through the middle, had him on the back door. It goes to the far wall. Lefevre couldn't get there. Rogers behind his net does. Small late to get to the puck. Westonka though back and forth. Where'd it go? It's on top of the net, I think. Off of Achmonic's stick, popped up in the air. Ended up on top of the net. Drew a whistle. So, minute to go in the penalty. Killed 30 seconds so far. A full new 5 for Westonka. Face off into the corner. Anderson, physical with the body, takes the puck away. And flips it high off the glass. Dill chases it. Gets it out to the point, but not out of the zone. Westonka sends it to the middle. It's intercepted. Here comes Sure, who couldn't get it past. Westonka the other way through the high slot. It's left there for a trailer. The defenseman picks the puck up and sends it into the corner, but Dill, hustling after it, wins it away and then saucers it down the ice. It's bouncing and it's going to roll on net. Goalie has to play it. 16 seconds to go in the penalty. Cross ice pass goes out to the red line and picked up by Rogers. He gives it right back to the Westonka forward coming up through the left wing. Tries to skate in and Dill poke checks it away and it goes out and past the defense down the ice. Penalty is over. A good kill by Minneapolis. Westonka trying to break out through the middle though. They gain the zone. Oh boy, Anderson had his stick lifted but was able to take down the forechecker with him and got the puck out. Franson dangles his way into the zone. He'll shovel it in with the forehand. Storm on a change. Franson, last guy there. Cross ice pass. Westonka out to center. Right back in, back and forth. Stuck at the red line. That defenseman has had to retreat about 3 times here and has looked a little sketchy doing it every single time. Nolan chips it in with the forehand into the zone. Lassangero turned over Nolan. He's got Lefebvre walking with a wraparound, and that shot never made it on net. Westonka can clear it out to center. Sheriff gets it deep. Cycle on the forecheck. Lefebvre can't get there. It's Dill off the bench. Breaks it up, but Westonka in their own zone. A little back and forth action. And they just go down and out the center. Hussey plays it with the stick. Up the boards for Nolan. Hussey continues to follow the puck and carries it into the zone. Takes it in, a shot with the backhand. It's lost in the pads. But it's covered up by the Westonka goalie. 5:38 to go in the second period. Storm are chasing 2 goals. The Dill line out again. Here's through the middle. Taylor right in the slot. His shot, deflected a bit. The goalie sticks the glove out and snags that one too. Westonka. Cross ice. There's their home run play. It goes down. It's going to be icing. That's a set play off the face-off right there. Tubbs was a step behind. Fortunately, it had to be a perfect pass to get to him. And it wasn't. So it's icing. We'll go back there again. We should know now that's their play. Draw in the middle. Taylor, oh man, chose to hold on to the puck this time. He'll carry it into the corner behind the net. Got 2 guys, tries to go top shelf. The goalie was ready for it. Rebound cleared by Westonka, and they come back on a counter. Pass underneath the stick, goes down the ice. He's going to get there. Oh, icing's waved off. Westonka battles for it there below the goal line. Picked up. Here's Larson. He gets rushed by the defenseman pitching. Number 14 walks right in. His shot off the pipe on the far side. Beat Akmanik, and fortunately the pipe was there. It goes down the ice. Dill hustling forward. He's going to be there. A shot. He missed the net as he he beat the icing. There's Dill caught deep again. Looking to center, and nobody there for the Storm. It goes behind the net. Whitehawks leave it. Back to the point. Shot is blocked. It goes out to center. Anderson had the backside covered, however. And then Anderson gives it up too small. He can't get it deep enough. Westonka ices the puck. 4:07 left to go in the second. tied up at the circle. Neither center goes for it. Westonka is able to win the puck out from the scrum. Carried up the right wing, trying to get past Anderson. It's dumped into the zone, number 8 for the West Whitehawks, first to get to it. Evanson beats him back, kept in at the zone. Oh man, goes into the bench. Cranston was rushing him. If he could take that away, it was a clear 2-on-1. Nevertheless, the puck is going to be dropped outside of the Westonka zone. Under 4 to go. One back to Anderson, who's going to take some open ice and chip it off the wall and follow it. He goes through and splits the defense, carries it into the corner, and that's where number 8 comes back and takes it away. There's Wessinger, who gets body checked. There's a call, a delayed penalty, centered for Nolan, and this. Oh no, he didn't have it. He didn't have control of the puck, and he blew the whistle way too early. Cranston was in possession on the circle, ready to pull a shot away. It's not just a touch, it's control. Either way, Storm have another power play now. 3:27 left in the second period. Evanson loses the draw, goes behind the net. Wessinger lost his stick. Evanson looking. He had Anderson creeping down. He goes back to Hussey at the point. It's bouncing in front. It's tipped by Anderson. Wessinger in front. Oh, the shot on the rebound. Nolan winds up. He shoots. He scores on the power play. Seth Nolan cuts the lead in half. Oh, here we go. Floodgates are open now. There was about 4 guys in front from both teams. The goalie had no chance at seeing that puck. Seth went low and beat the goalie 5-hole. Lead is cut 2-1. I think Nolan Wessinger wore that first shot from Seth right in the side as he was laying prone right in front of the net. So hopefully he gets an assist on that one. He deserves it. Westonka trying to come right back and answer. Dill won't let him skate it in. That's offside as it comes out. Under 3 to go in the second. Here we go. Shots are 27-12. Westonka carries it in. Larson up and past the D. Icing's waved off. Dill giving chase in the forecheck. Scherf will come down from the wall to play it. Tries to throw it in front. It's given away. Westonka fortunately did not realize they had a 2-on-1. They cycled it back and then sent it up the ice where Tubbs can pick it up. Tubbs has got 2 guys on him. Nifty maneuver behind the goal line. And then trying to break out. Oh man, it's off of the boards and it's going to be icing. Golly, Mac was in alone if he could get a stick on that puck. Great look by Tubbs, cross ice. Almost had him in free. As it is, it will come back into the Westonka offensive zone. 2.5 minutes left still in the second period. Oh, it's tied up in the circle, comes right in front. Rogers picks up the loose puck. Small through the middle, deflected, and at the red line, Luca can get it past the defense and in on net. A goalie will just put a glove on top as he had Franson bearing down on him. So face-off in the zone for Minneapolis here. A lot of whistles, a lot of face-offs. Again, we got to make sure we got 14 there on the far wing. You know what's happening if they win the draw. Anderson better be careful. Westonka cannot win the draw though. It's sent right in front through a screen, is deflected. It goes out to center, past Rogers. Achmonic with the backhand up to Small. Fumbles with it a little bit. Rogers goes cross ice though, finds Theo Franson. Theo dangles it in. He goes straight to center in front, and Evanson tracking down from the tie slot. Almost got it. Small off the boards, trying to center again. That one's blocked. Small will walk right in. A shot, a save, rebound. He tried to go in the cert side, and the goalie got the glove out just in time. quick twitch wrist if you could get it over the goalie glove there. That was an open net. Regardless, tough play. Minute and a half to go in the second. Storm owning the momentum right now in the initiative. Just can't get another one by the goalie so far. Westonka, oh man, that was ticketed for Nolan's hands. Second attempt he did keep it in and send it back into the zone. Wessinger on the forecheck ties him up. Nolan, and chose to skate with it. He ends up going back to the D. Hussey at the blue line keeps it in. He goes down as he gets dumped. Wessinger takes it away. Wessinger gets tripped. Oh, the puck is still loose, no whistle. Lefebvre, cross ice. Sure from the point, extra attacker on. That's Mac Taylor who's the extra attacker. He carries it in, goes below the goal line as Nolan. Goes back to the point, kept in by Scherf. Taylor walks in, he shoots, a tip and a save, goes wide, Nolan the rebound. Back to the point, Scherf again, through a screen, it's deflected, and there's the whistle, great. A great 6-on-5 situation there. They got a couple of quality scoring chances off that. Another power play. Minneapolis scored on their last power play pretty quickly. 37 seconds to go in the second period. 30 shots on goal so far for the team in black. Clean win by Dill. Tubbs carries it into the slot. His shot is blocked. Comes right back to him though. Shot through a screen. Rebound is there. Loose in front. Underneath. No, the whistle. Oh my God, no. Oh, he acknowledged he messed up, but still doesn't matter. Oh, whistle blew early. Larson behind the net. Can't claim it. There's a battle though. Larson. Taylor has the puck. Trying to center. It's right in front. Still loose. And this time the whistle blows for a properly covered puck. 11 seconds left in the period. Tonka wins the draw. Taylor pushes him into the wall, trying to dig it out. It goes back to Tubbs at the point. Tubbs blocks in a shot! A deflection save, a rebound save, and the horn's gonna blow! Oh my! Oh, and the goalie took a slash to the arm in the scrum. He's in some pain. They just can't get it by number one. There's your shots on goal, folks. Some work to do for the Storm, but the pressure continues to mount. Let's see if they can cash in a couple here in period 3. Third period. Minneapolis winning the draw. Warner Tubbs takes it up the left wing. It's tied up at the blue line, but loses the puck. And Minneapolis has a power play. It's underneath Tubbs. Picked up by Taylor. Taylor walks right in. Leaves it for Dill. Dill pulls it back. Top of the left slot. His shot is blocked. Here comes Westonka on a quick counter. Short-handed, half a minute left in the penalty. Dill just backhanded into the zone. Tubbs back to play it up the wall for Larson. Through the middle. J.J. Dill leaves it for Tubbs, who comes all the way from his blue line, carries it into the zone. Corner behind the net, looks a wraparound, and goalie had the back post covered. Westonka carries it out to neutral ice. Taylor back checks it away, but that's going to be a penalty. Through the middle, it's out of the reach of Mac. Westonka just ices the puck. Thank you very much for that one. That was a tired big man out there on the ice, looking to get to the bench for a change. So, minute gone the period. Storm did not score on that power play. They are still chasing a goal to tie, 2 to take the lead. Hoping most of the action is down on that side of the ice. We'll zoom in for you at home. Tied up in the circle, Wessinger can't win it. Westonka digs it out from the scrum and backhands it along the wall, and then it's wrapped all the way around to the opposite wing. Anderson sends it back into the corner. Westonka behind their own net. They go up the wall and they find the cross-ice pass. Anderson comes to play it. He wins the puck away and gets it back deep. The Whitehawks go cross-ice. That is their favorite kind of pass. They find the target, but then they turn it over. Anderson up the wing. There's Seth Nolan. He's by himself. He's going to lose the puck into the corner. He's running on empty at the moment. Didn't have enough energy to go chase that one down. Here's Franson off the bench, though. Waited too long to pull the trigger. He got back checked and lost the puck. Here come the Whitehawks on a counter. Trying to escape past Hussey. Slows him up enough to get Franson on a back check, who loses an edge behind the net. Able to get to his feet. Flipped up the wall for Evanson. Left it for Hussey, and Dillon flipped it out and down the ice. Whitehawks. Oh, turned over, picked his pocket. Oh man, it's just out of the reach of Mac Taylor. Theo Franson. On the boards, small along the half wall. Dumps it in off of the back of a defenseman. Sent behind the net. Out to the point, Scherf picks it up. He skates it into the slot on the backhand. He's got nobody there. Looking for somebody trailing. He throws it in front. Oh, on the back door. Small couldn't find the handle. He kicks it back to Franson at the point. Cross ice for Tubbs, who's going to walk in. Backhand shot. Save the rebound through the middle. Scherf pulls it back in the slot into the glove. And it's frozen by the Westonka goalie. Looks like the Red Seas parted as Scherf pulled the trigger on that shot. The goalie had no trouble seeing it. Good clean win by Tubbs again. Dill. Tubbs rebound at the back door. Oh, Dill couldn't tuck it away. Holy cow. One took a hard bounce off the glass. JJ was posted up on the back door. Goalie got over there in time to cover it up. Another clean win. Tubbs again. That shot deflected off of the netting for another faceoff. That was the 40th shot of the game. And we were just into the third period. 1 goal. Third time is not a charm for JJ. And then Westonka ices the puck. Ooh, it's going to get there, yep. Went high off the glass, it just trickled over the goal line. So again, we know their MO, right? They win a draw in their own zone, they send it deep, and let some guy on the opposite wing go chase it. Just have to be looking for it. Dill loses it. There it is again. It goes out to the point. It's past the defenseman. Rogers is able to backtrack and break up the rush. Westonka finds the puck, though, and skates it in. Chips it with the backhand behind the net. There's Larson, who fumbles with it. Ends up right in front. Back to the D. It's loose in the slot. There's 3 Whitehawks players there. Nobody can find it, and it comes out to neutral ice. As Taylor dug at it with the stick, got it out of trouble. Whitehawks wind things up, try to go through the middle. That's out of the reach. Achmonic will play it. It's given away. A shot. Ooh, missed the net wide. Taylor can't claim the puck off the wall. It's turned over to Larson, though. He's going to try to skate with it. Larson will take it up the right wing. He gains the line. So it's a puck in front. Oh, he tried to send it to Dill, and it goes underneath the skates, or the stick. Scherf at the point keeps it in up the wall. It comes out to center on a second attempt. Scherf winds his way through neutral ice. He gets dumped. Both arms go up in the air for a hook on that one. And another power play for the Storm. A chance to tie the game here. 10:44 left. There's 17 minutes in on the ice time, so we should be all right. Draw one back to Anderson at the point. Cycles to right in front. Hussey put it in net. End up hitting Evanson's stick. Westonka clears it for icing. So, wasted 12 seconds on the penalty. That draws Lulin, the slot is shot and saved, and the rebound is covered up. I like that little set play off the faceoff. Went right to Seth. He got a clean shot on net. Goalie made a nice save once again. Evanson there again at the circle. Wins it. Oh, pass. Hussey at the point. It goes down. He's going to have to chase it. It gets caught in the snow by the bench, so didn't have to go back quite as far. They can set things up. Nolan cross ice for Wessinger. Wessinger takes it up. He risks a shot and another save by the goalie with, once again, no rebound. I mean, he looks small, so I can see why the boys are trying to pick corners on this guy. But he's been up to every single task. Larson off the draw, and Taylor carries it behind the net. He has the puck in the corner. Back to Tubbs at the point. A little give and go for Mack, who winds it up. A shot into the glove, save, rebound, and save again. Picked up by the Whitehawks, and they go out through the middle. Sent into the zone. That's Tubbs. Tubbs will wind it up, and he'll skate it up the right wing. He gains the line and gets it into the corner. Still has the puck on his stick. Look at his center. Rogers came down. His shot is blocked with the blocker to the corner. Tubbs is caught deep still with the puck. He leaves it. Dill through the middle. Oh, it's past Rogers, who had come down into the slot. 9 seconds left. Tubbs sends it in from outside. It's trickling on net. Oh, man. The defenseman put it on net himself. Penalty's over. Larson up the right wing trying to get it in. He does. Comes out to center ice once more. Rogers D-to-D pass. Scherf, as he got bumped, flipped it past the forecheck. Carried into the zone. Westonka again throws it past the D. Icing's going to be waved off this time as it spins along the boards. Hussey picks it up the wing for Dill. Cross ice. It's deflected by Westonka back to Scherf at the blue line. Scherf with a backhand shovel ends up on net. Behind the net. Oh, Dill almost took it away on the forecheck. Westonka half shovel up the boards. Hussey keeps it in. Third through the middle. Nolan tried to pull it back and couldn't get the shot away. Westonka will skate out with it. Chips it past Scherf and goes down the ice. Wessinger uses the body to rub him out along the boards. Still on the Westonka stick, though. And then it's given right to Lefebvre. There's a 2-on-2. Nolan tries to split the D. Carries it wide. Oh, he tried to dangle it. Wessinger was the trailer. He takes the puck up. He walks right in. Oh, pass off the pads. Couldn't find Nolan on the back door. Comes out to Tubbs at the point. Tubbs' shot is blocked. Lefebvre can't get it deep enough. He does follow the puck though, and he walks in. Pass through the middle off of a skate, ends up on net. He claims the rebound. Oh man, Cal just got bodied into the boards. I think he lost his footing though. Made it look a little more dangerous. Wessenger can keep it in. Goes right through the middle, and it's picked up by Westonka, who banks it off the boards there. Out of gas though, that line. And so they give it right back to Tubbs. Warner flips it up the wall. Here comes Franson. Off the bench, a shot. Misses the net high. Evanson off the bench keeps it in. Franson again takes it into the corner. Puts the brakes on. Gets Rogers coming off the bench. He sends it below the goal line, and it's off the stick of Evanson. Wrapped around the boards. Anderson there keeps it in with the backhand and carries it into the corner. He still has the puck. The boys are just outworking Westonka right now. They just can't get a puck past the goalie. Nolan, a slapper from the point. Hard rebound off the wall. There's Evanson. Pulls it back. Trying to go again back to the point. He ends up getting tied up. Franson, Evanson. Evanson can't chip it up to the D. 6.5 minutes left. Oh, it comes out and down the ice. Westonka happy to take the icing whistle. 46 shots on net. 1 goal. There's goals coming. There are goals coming. Here we go. Evanson. He goes to chase the draw along the wall. Back to Scherf at the point. Shot through a screen. It's right there. Oh, it's picked up by the Westonka defenseman. He carries it around the boards and out past Hussey. Goes down the ice. Scherf is going to get there first, but he gets tied up along the wall and loses it. He comes back and plays it. Right in front of us, a shot through a screen is stuck right there. Sticked out. Never made it an Ockmonix that Hussey picks up the loose puck and tries to flip it ahead. Scherf, he's got a couple guys up the left wing. That's Small onside. He's got Dill crashing the net. A shot low to the ice. Dill with the rebound. He loses his edge behind the net. He tried to center from his belly, and it's intercepted. Westonka through the middle. Turned over. Here comes Jace Larson. They carry it to the wall, chip it deep, and go chase it. 5.5 minutes to go in the hockey game. Around the wall, weird bounce off the boards. Taylor reads it and tries to flip it deep. High off the glass, another weird bounce. Rogers takes the puck. There's Taylor in front. He gets hooked. Oh, it's offside as it came outside the blue line. 5:09 to go. Off the draw, Westonka takes it away. Try to skate with it in the zone. Tubbs gets his stick back there just in time as he's getting hooked. Picked up by Tubbs off of the boards. Cross ice for Taylor as the center goes down. Taylor chips it ahead past the defense. Here we go. Walks right in. Max shot. Sale. It's blocked. Never made it on net. Westonka claims the rebound and goes out to center ice. Rogers flips it up the wall. And these forwards are going to be out of gas here. He spent so much time in the offensive zone, it comes back to Tubbs at the point. Tubbs walks in. His shot is tipped by Dill. It goes wide. 4.5 minutes left. Down the ice, Anderson off the bench. Cycles it over to Tubbs. Flips it up the wing. Lefevre walks in. His shot missed and deflected wide. Anderson is deep. He plays the puck into the corner. Oh, it's given away. Right in front, Dill dangles. Oh, can't get it to the backhand. He gets a stick slash out of his hand, and another power play for the Storm. That's a slash right through the slot. PP1 is out of gas, so PP2 comes on. Evanson, Wessenger, Seth Nolan, Hussey, and Anderson. 4 minutes to go in the hockey game. Storm still chasing that equalizer. Westonka wins the draw, sends it around the wall. Anderson will get it there to cut it off. High off the glass, back into the corner, off the dasher to Evanson. Oh, Anderson top of left circle. A little back and forth with Wessenger. Anderson, a shot through a screen. It's blocked. It's loose there in front. And Westonka saw it. He came over to keep it in for a minute. There's Evanson. His shot is on net, but saved. Didn't get much wood on it. Trickled in on net. Really had no trouble with it. That'd be shot number 49 if we were accurately keeping track. Westonka wins the draw, goes down the ice for icing. Three and a half minutes to go in the hockey game. 58 seconds to go in the penalty. Clean win to Tubbs. A shot from the point. It's into the glove again. Tied up at the circle. Larson tries to dig it out. Dill does. Gets it back to Rogers at the point. Rogers to a screen. It's blocked and it goes wide. Dill will get the puck in the corner. Back to Tubbs at the point. Cross ice for Rogers. Oh, goes back to Tubbs. Cross ice for Dill and it's off his skates and it goes out to neutral. Up the wing. That pass was blocked. Rogers recovers. He goes cross ice for Taylor and Matt carries it in. Gains the line, threw across for Larson, dangles his way into the slot, a shot, save the rebound in front, and it's covered up again. Shots 50 and 51. Well, just 50 in that case. 19 seconds left in the penalty, 2:51 on the game clock. Off the draw, Dill can't win this one. Westonka will take it in front of their own net, clear it to the corner where Larson takes the puck away and then gets his pocket picked from behind. It's saucered out to the point. Rogers can't pick it up. Westonka comes back shorthanded now. 14 carries it wide. Tubbs steers him into the corner where it's then left for Larson, who can't get it out of the zone. Larson flips it out to center. 2.5 to left in the game. Cross ice. Westonka has the puck underneath his stick. Big 14 is truly out of gas here. Couldn't even be bothered to go back and back check that puck. 2:11. Cross ice through the middle. Intercepted, deflected. Now it's picked up. Westonka can't get it past Hussey. Small at the red line, can't dump it in. Picked up. Oh, he's offside. Is Theo Franson. 1:58 left in the hockey game. Franson carries it onside. He'll win the race to the wall to get the puck there. Small, it comes from behind to help him out. Westonka, though, can clear it out to center. Hussey will have to chase. It's going to not reach the ice or the red line for icing. Dillon gets back there in time. 1:40 left. Cross ice pass intercepted by the Whitehawks. Slapper, this is the net wide. Comes into the corner. Franson gets bumped off the puck. Big 14 is out there again. Evanson, good job on the back check around the wall, but can't get it out of the zone. We're not going to score with the puck down there. Picked up Small through the middle. Off the skates of Franson. Westonka comes right back. Achmanik's looking to go to the bench, but number 10 walks right in. A shot saved by Achmanik. His first puck he saw in 2 periods. It goes down the ice. That's going to be icing, so Ryan cannot get to the bench there. A minute left in the game. Off the draw, Joe wins it to the corner. Anderson behind his net. Rogers can't get it up to Nolan. He does. It's Dill. Dill's going to skate it into the zone. Carries it wide. Achmanik has gone to the bench. Extra skater on, but Westonka wins the puck away. Get it only out to the point. Anderson, his shot is blocked into the corner. Oh, Nolan wins it away. A shot.
net, it's still bouncing loose in there in front. The bodies in the crease. The goalie finds the puck out of the scrum. Face off in the zone. 32.9 seconds left in the hockey game. Through the middle. Oh, Dill's lucky not to get a slash there. Tubbs has the puck. Nolan, top of the right circle, shot the crossbar and over the netting. Oh, goodness. Over there, 21.5 left. Draw, Dill ties him up, Tubbs picks it up, shot through his screen, rebound is loose in the slot! Nice! That's the second goal they waved off. Goes on down the ice. 10 seconds left. Anderson up the wall, one last rush for the Storm. Through the middle is Dill. He gets checked. Messenger in front. Save, rebound! Goes behind the nets! Westonka wins 2-1.